I hope you're enjoying those awesome drone shots of Aventura, Florida. Today we're gonna go explore Aventura. Aventura is actually one of my favorite cities in all of Miami. We're gonna go and talk about the pros and cons of living here. We're gonna talk about the cost of living here. We're gonna talk all about Aventura, Florida. So let's not waste any more time and let's get started right now. All right, so first let's talk about the pros of living in Aventura. Pros. One of the reasons my favorite neighborhoods in all of Miami is probably gonna be because of the location that Aventura, Florida is in. So pretty much you're 5 minutes away from the beach. Pretty much you just cross over a bridge into Sunny Isles and you have the beach right there, or Hallandale Beach, the next neighborhood over. So that's all pretty much 5 minutes away. Another pro is that you have the casino, the Gulf Stream, right next door, right next to Aventura. That's super cool if you're, into casino or just restaurants and bars and nightlife. It's right there, a few minutes away. Another pro is the Aventura Mall. Aventura Mall is actually the 16th largest mall in the whole United States of America with over 300 stores. So if you're into shopping or if you just need to get some presents, it's right here, 5 minutes. It's gonna be 5 minutes away at most from whichever location you are in Aventura. Another pro of living here in Aventura is gonna be the views. The views, look where I am right now. Of course, I'm not in a condo right now, but any of these condos around me right here, they all have amazing views. Even if you're in the second floor, you still have amazing views. So again, the views that Aventura offer is one of my favorites. I've sold many properties that have ocean views, the bay views, a little bit of everything. Gorgeous, gorgeous views. Another thing, if you're into boating, if you have a yacht, if you have a boat, a lot of these buildings offer docks, right? These right here are probably, 70-foot boats? I don't know too much about yachts, but they definitely look like 60, 70 foot. You also have some smaller ones right here, right behind me. Those are probably 30, 40 foot. So again, if you're into that, you have open access to the ocean, a few minutes away. Doesn't get better than that. If you have kids, if you have families, schools are amazing. You have charter schools, private schools, even the public schools here in Aventura, Florida are one of the best. I actually graduated and went to high school over here in this area. So I'm actually talking from experience when I talk about Aventura, Florida. Another pro of Aventura is all the different types of people that live here. You're gonna have people from all over the world. There's a lot of Latin people. There's a lot of people from the United States that moved down here. A lot of European people, Middle Eastern people. You have people from all over the world that are gonna be living here in Aventura. So that's an awesome thing because you're gonna be surrounded by people from all over. Another awesome pro about Aventura, for me, in my opinion, is that it's a very safe neighborhood. It's a safe neighborhood. It's only the city, so there's always police around. It's controlled. I think police do a great job controlling the areas and just making it safe for people. I've never had any issues here in Aventura. I never heard any of my clients or friends and colleagues, anyone around me had any type of issues in Aventura. So again, it's super safe neighborhood. Location is amazing. You're pretty much, I would say 25 minutes from the airport, 5 minutes from the beach, 5 minutes from the Aventura Mall. The highway is pretty much 10 minutes away if you need to go north or south to different areas of Miami. There's so much different. There's a lot of parks here in Aventura as well. There's a lot of, city parks that the kids could play in, or if you're into sports, there's a lot of activities to do. You saw me when I first started the video in the Aventura Circle. That's a really, really cool area as well. People hang out there every single day. They go walking there, jogging, running, take their kids there. Today on the weekend, you saw it packed. So Aventura has that environment with a lot of activity. People are always out. That's why it's one of my favorite cities in all of Miami. All right, now let's talk about the cons. I'm actually up here in the Aventura Mall. Right behind me, this street, this avenue that you see is called Biscayne Boulevard, and it goes through all Miami, and it goes even up Broward, it goes to different counties. But this is one of the main avenues, and Aventura's main avenue, main boulevard, Biscayne. So pretty much one of the cons, in my opinion, is gonna be how much traffic, how much congestion gets, the boulevard gets, Biscayne Boulevard. So pretty much if you're trying to go north or south, you're gonna have to probably take this boulevard if you're gonna go through Biscayne, and there's always a lot of traffic there. I mean, of course, every city in Miami probably has traffic, but here when it's rush hour, it gets really, really bad. And on top of that, you have the Aventura Mall right there on the same boulevard, right? So pretty much we're in Aventura Mall, the boulevard is right behind us, Biscayne Boulevard. So imagine you get traffic from congestion, rush hour, and then on top of that you have Aventura Mall with, I don't know how much people per day come to Aventura Mall, but definitely all that causes tons and tons of bumper to bumper, especially during rush hour, during school hours, all those times. It gets really, really bad. That's definitely one of the cons. Like everywhere else, there's gonna be traffic, right? We're in Miami. I mean, another thing is gonna be to get to the highway. So talking about traffic, to get to the highway, I already mentioned, is about 10 minutes from Aventura. So wherever you live in Aventura, around 10 minutes, you're gonna have the highway to go south or north to different cities or different areas of Miami. Now, when there's rush hour or when there is school, just to get to the highway, sometimes it could take up to 30 minutes. It could take up to 30 minutes. It's really, really bad. Remember, I already mentioned I used to live in Aventura, so to go to the highway or to go to school when I was going to high school, just that one Ives Dairy Road that takes you to the highway, or you have Miami Gardens that takes you to the highway, or you have in the Broward area, you have the Pembroke Road. You have those three options to go to the highway, but sometimes it takes forever just to get over there. That's definitely one of the things that I don't like about Aventura. And then another thing about Aventura, a con, in my opinion, is gonna be that pretty much it's all pretty much just a small city. Everything is close by, like I mentioned, 5-10 minutes at most. But just to get a milk or just to get something to eat, you're gonna have to get in your car and drive. You're gonna have to drive. Of course, you can order, right? But I'm talking about having the ability, the accessibility of actually getting down, like in Brick or downtown or Miami Beach. You just walk a block or even downstairs and you already have stores and supermarkets and groceries. Here, no way. You're not gonna have that. You're gonna have to drive to go to any store, any grocery, any restaurant, to go even buy milk or anything. You're gonna have to drive. So in my opinion, that's definitely a con. Other than that, I mean, one last thing, it might not be the biggest con, but pretty much there's not too much residential areas, like as in homes. There's not that much single family homes in Aventura. As you can see from the drone shots and other shots that I've taken, most is condos. A lot of apartment buildings, a lot of condos. There's some townhomes and very, very few single family homes. You have Aventura Lakes, not too far away, probably 5 minutes away from the Aventura Mall from where I am right now. It is an area all single family homes, but that's pretty much the only area, and those prices start out around $500,000. So you're not gonna really have your average single family home at $350,000 or $400,000 like other areas of Miami. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for a single family home, there's very few options here in Aventura. Most is gonna be condominiums. Now let's talk about the cost of living here in Aventura, Florida. So practically, medium price range for sale is gonna be around $350,000. Okay, yes, you can get for a little bit less than that. You can get some one bedrooms and smaller buildings for around $170, $180, and of course prices go all the way up to $5-7 million for some homes that are on the water, and for some high-end luxury condominiums, right? Definitely. But medium price range, around $350,000 to buy. Now to rent, 1 bedroom, I will say around $1,800, and a 2 bedroom average is gonna be around $2,200, $2,300 for something decent. Of course, you can go higher, or maybe you can go a little bit lower and get a little bit older building. Now, since it is a Ventura and a lot of these buildings are high-end buildings, a lot of these buildings have amazing amenities, HOA fees or maintenance fees are a little bit higher than other areas, right? You gotta expect a 2 bedroom, you should expect to pay around $700, $800, and then if it's a nicer condominium with more amenities, you should be paying around $1,000 for HOA fees. And of course, you have, you know, the lower range condominiums and associations where you're gonna be paying around $350, $400 for a 2 bedroom. But just keep in mind that's gonna be very, very few of them. That's only gonna be if you're looking to invest. All right, everyone, I really, really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some tips out of this. I hope you got some value. If there's anything that I can do for you regarding moving to Aventura or any city down here in Miami, I'll be more than happy to talk to you, get you settled down here. You can reach me. My phone number, my info is all the way in the bottom in the description. You have my contact information all over the place. We can schedule a Zoom call. We can talk anytime. I'll be more than happy to speak to you and get to know you a little bit better. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.